Hey guys, it's Claire from Clairified Creations, and today's video is a nursing school supplies haul, which is so exciting. I'm gonna be a junior at the University of Tennessee, Knoxville, gonna be entering nursing school. I bought a ton of things for nursing school, so I thought I'd share with you guys what all I purchased. My bank account is definitely a little bit lighter now. Before we get started, don't forget to subscribe to my channel down below to keep up with my nursing journey, and then also follow me on Instagram. I'm at Clairified_creations for more regular updates and things about my life. Let's get into the video. Oh my goodness, you guys. The first thing I got, I feel like is pretty obvious, but it's a stethoscope. Let me show you guys. It's a Littmann Classic 3. I'm gonna put it around my neck because that makes me feel so official. Yes, I am gonna be a nurse. Also, everything's gonna be linked down below for you guys to shop. All you gotta do is look in my description box and everything will be linked because most things I bought on Amazon. I got the purple color and it is so beautiful, so. It came in this package and I am just so ready to use this thing. I've already tried it out on my parents and it sounds incredible. To go along with a stethoscope, every nursing student needs a lab coat, and my lab coat says the University of Tennessee because that's where I'm going. Look at that! It says College of Nursing, which is so fun. It makes me look like an actual nursing student, which the day is almost here, you guys. This is so crazy. I got a size extra small. Another quick announcement, I'm probably gonna end up making a part 2 to this video because I just can't stop myself from buying nursing school supplies. So be on the lookout for that, and also subscribe so you don't miss that as well, because I'm gonna be showing you guys my scrubs, my shoes, all of that fun stuff. Kind of keeping along with the stethoscope theme, I have a stethoscope case. I know every YouTuber probably has shown you this. I know I've watched a lot of videos that have this case. It's from Amazon, also linked below. It has a stethoscope and a heart. I got this to protect my stethoscope because stethoscopes are not cheap, you guys, not at all. I'm pretty sure that one cost over $100 and I don't want to be ruining my $100 stethoscope. This is the case. Feels like soft clouds when you touch it. It's definitely going to be protective, and it also has a little thing to put supplies in here, so pens, pen lights, and things like that. And let me give you guys a quick little demonstration of what I mean, how protective and rugged this case is. It survived a punch and it is completely fine, so I have good expectations for this. Next, we have some writing utensils because we all need some fun, colorful pens. First stop is these Tull pens, and guys, if you've never tried these pens before, you are seriously missing out. They're on Amazon. I asked specifically for these for my birthday because they are a bit more on the pricier side, but they are completely worth it. They write so smooth and there is a fine tip on it, perfect for charting. 6 highlighters because you can never have enough highlighters, and these come in an array of colors, which are also going to be really helpful for taking notes and making sure they look colorful. Fine tip planner pens. These are a must for planning out things. I have already used them because I wanted to try them out, but these are a great idea if you want to make your planner look a little bit more cohesive. And nursing school, from what I've heard, is going to be very challenging, and it's important to stay organized, so 17 colors should do the trick for me. Pencils, because we all need pencils every once in a while. These are the Bic Sparkle pencils for a little extra pizzazz in your life. And finally, we've got even more pens. These ones have multiple colors in them, and I'm gonna show you guys so you can kind of see. There's red, blue, black, and green. A lot of people recommended multicolor pens, so that way you can have just a one-stop pen and have multiple colors to take notes during clinicals. I've got a pack of 4, so that should last me for a little bit. Moving on, we've got LED pen lights, which are supposed to help with head-to-toe assessments. You look at the pupil eye dilation, and I got a pack of 2. One is rose gold and the other one is a plain white. Bandage scissors, because everybody needs a good pair of scissors in their life, and these are the ones that have the angle to them. That way, you know, you don't have to hurt someone when you're carrying them. And these are also really good for portability and cutting anything, because in the hospital, I'm sure I'm gonna be cutting things. You just always need scissors. A collapsible clipboard. Look at that. It's a clipboard, but then it's collapsible. How cool is that? I can just put it in my pocket and be good to go, because as we all know, HIPAA, you can't violate patient confidentiality, and you gotta make sure all the sensitive information is covered. You can put all of your papers and write them down. Look all official, like I said. Close it up, and nobody has to see that confidential information except for you. And I also really love that there's stuff all over it too, in case I forget anything, because I'm sure I will definitely forget something. Nobody is perfect, and as a student, it's really gonna be nice to have all these helpful aids. At UT, they specifically said you're not allowed to use an Apple Watch, which is so sad because I have mine on right now. I think it'd be perfect so I could time things, but they did say you're allowed to have a watch that is just analog. Is that what they call them? Analog. I believe that's the word, but not a digital watch, just a plain old one that I got from Walmart. Here's what it looks like. It's nothing fancy. It was, I believe, 15 bucks, so definitely not too expensive. I wasn't about to pay $50 for a watch that I would only use for clinicals. We got the women's Casio watch, and of course it's upside down. There is the looks of it. I also really appreciate that there is military time. So you can kind of see on the very tips of the edge, military time, because nurses and all medical professionals, they use military time to avoid confusion. I thought it'd be really nice to be able to see military time and get used to it. And if I ever forget something, it's right here on my watch. It's great for small wrists because I have a pretty small wrist and it looks pretty nice. It's not too over the top dramatic, but it seems like it's just gonna be a handy watch. A pro tip for you is to stalk your university's nursing Instagram page. That's what I did, and I was going through pictures of nursing students and zooming in on their wrists to see what kind of watch they had, and all of them had white watches, so I figured it'd just be best to kind of blend in, not stick out with a bright neon pink watch color. Another great thing about this, it seems very easy to clean and wipe because it is a plasticky. It's not any sort of cloth material, which will just be a germ sac. This is my day designer. Yes, it's 2 inches thick, and yes, I love it. It is so beautiful, you guys. I purchased my very first day designer. A lot of people recommend the Erin Condren planners, but after doing some extensive research, I came to the conclusion that a day designer would be perfect. And let's just take a moment to admire the pattern. Is this not the definition of Clairified creations right here? It's a bunch of oranges. And I'm gonna show you guys a little planner tour. I'm also planning on doing a plan with me for nursing school video. So classy. And then you open it up and oh my goodness. Beautiful gold detailing. Look at the shimmer on that. My favorite part about this planner is the daily to-do list. So there is an hour-by-hour schedule from 5 to 9 on this side. On the other side, there is a to-do list filled with check marks, and you can just check off everything you need to get done and some other things that are up here. Now, it was a bit pricey. It was $59, I know. It's a lot of money for a planner, but when your life is gonna get crazy, you need a good planner, and this one is gonna be my best friend. Can you tell I'm a little bit of an organization and planning freak? Blood pressure cuff, and this is a manual one. I know a lot of offices do use the electronic one, but I'm sure we're probably gonna need to know how to take a manual blood pressure, and this one I believe was around 10 bucks, so nothing too expensive, just something I can practice on my friends and family if I need to. That way I can be comfortable with the manual ones in case we do need to use it for skills checkoff in clinicals or in the hospital. Totally did not just drop that. This is by the brand Everdixie USA if you're looking to get the same one. It had pretty good reviews as well. You might be thinking that these are some funny looking socks. And if you've never seen them before, they may look a little bit strange, but these are compression socks. Every nurse swears by them. And as a 19-year-old, I definitely don't want to have varicose veins on my legs. So I am definitely gonna be using these during clinical and maybe even during school if I have to be on my feet for a long time. These are supposed to help with the blood flow flow in your legs, so that way you don't get anything that you don't want on your legs. And it also provides comfort and support for those long hospital days. They're by the brand Fitrell, and they're a pack of 3. There's white, gray, and black in mine. These had pretty good reviews on Amazon, and they were around $15. A Yeti water bottle. This thing is ginormous, and I did ask for this for my birthday. I was kind of excited for nursing school way back in October of my sophomore year, which is about 9 months ago now. I asked for this because I knew that I would be using it for clinicals and early mornings. So we got a water bottle, and here's just what it looks like. A lot of people like Hydro Flasks, but personally, a lot of people really love Hydro Flasks, but I've used a Yeti before, and I think they're great to keep water cold during those 12-hour shifts at the hospital, or even 8-hour shifts. You know, I'm gonna be having class all day, and I want water that's cold. There is nothing worse than lukewarm water, and it's just, very unsatisfying. I believe that this one is a 32-ounce Yeti, but you can get smaller ones. I just figured with ice in it and everything, I'd want a little bit of a bigger one. It's also a 44-ounce one if you are really into water and staying hydrated. These may kind of look like credit cards from afar, but let me show you guys what they actually are. My best friend Sarah sent me a link to this product a few weeks ago, and I had to get them because these are reference cards. Let me show you. For instance, there's one for a head-to-toe assessment, and there's all the things you would ever need to know. And then on the back, perfect for adding to your ID badge when you can clip it on, and you can just put it on your name tag or ID. And that way, it's just a great thing to have in case you do forget. You can look at it very discreetly and not make a big deal about it. Also, I am so excited to use these. These are called the Nurse IQ cards, and I got the whole bundle. I believe I got 30 to 40 of them. Another good thing about these is they're easy to wipe off and clean, and they're hard. They're not gonna break on you during a 12-hour shift. This stack should keep me company for a little bit. This book is probably gonna be the single best investment I've ever made for nursing school. And if you guys have never heard of this, I urge you to stop what you're doing and go order this book, because I cannot recommend it enough, and I haven't even started nursing school. The person who makes this is called Nurse in the Making, and she made this thing called the Complete Nursing School Bundle, which is basically what it sounds like. It's a book for nursing school. And it's not just any textbook, it is colorful, it's helpful, filled with mnemonics, and I cannot believe how put together this is. Let me show you guys an example page. Here is one of the pages. So a potassium imbalance. You can see she has all the things for that, hyperkalemia and hypokalemia. Look at the colors and everything. This is amazing. I'm gonna flip through a few more pages to show you, but wow, I cannot believe that I didn't have this for patho. Honestly, I took patho as a sophomore, and this thing would have been so helpful for patho. Acute versus chronic bronchitis. Finally, we've got the table of contents. So she's got everything from head-to-toe assessment, dosage calculation, blood types, electrolyte imbalances, med-surg, anything in every single class you'll have in nursing school is in this single book. I can't believe that I didn't know about this until now. I'm so thankful that I know about it before I'm starting actual nursing school. But wow, you guys, you definitely need to get this book if you're a nursing student. Cannot recommend it enough. It's by the nurse Christine. She made this, and she also went to the University of Tennessee. I'll leave all of her information in the description box in case you're interested in looking at it. Nursing Mnemonics Memory Tricks. My dad got this for my birthday. So say you're wanting to remember systolic versus diastolic murmurs. It has some pretty neat tricks in this book to help you remember that. And it's just a nice little thing to look at in case you're struggling with a concept, and it has them broken up into different sections. And this book was only a few dollars, which is pretty good. Last but not least, we have another Scrub Cheat starter pack. It's kind of similar to the Nurse IQ, but it is a little bit bigger, so I can put this in my scrub pocket. And it is also laminated, which is great. And it has everything from cardiac, pharmacology, OB, and peds, fundamentals, even medical Spanish, which is so cool because we all know that Spanish is definitely something that you need to know in the healthcare field. I took Spanish in high school, but I don't really remember a lot of it, if I'm being super honest with you guys. I took 2 years of Spanish and I can really just say hello, goodbye, and how are you. Yeah, it has everything you would ever need. I'm gonna flip through a few pages to show you guys more. 5-lead EKG. Wow, how cool is that? Cardiac is red, which is super nice. Cardiac rhythms, levels of confusion, types of seizures. And at the very end of it, it says, you can do this. How inspiring. That is very nice that they did that. So it's called Scrub Cheat Starter Pack if you want to go and look at that. Comment down below if you think I missed anything. Like I said, there is going to be a part 2 to this video, so keep your eyes out for that. And comment some other things that you would recommend for nursing school if you're a current nurse, rising nurse, anything that would be helpful to us future nurses. Bye!